If someone had told me that morning that I would end the day inside a billionaire's car, driving through the streets of Dubai, I would have laughed in disbelief. But as the soft hum of the engine filled the silence, I realized my laughter would have sounded hollow anyway. I sat stiffly, clutching my shawl, watching the bright city lights slide past the tinted windows. Dubai at night was a dream in motion. Glass towers piercing the sky, golden lights reflecting in the water, and endless roads stretching toward the unknown. Beside me, Robert drove with quiet confidence. He didn't speak much. He didn't need to. There was something about him, composed, self-assured. But beneath that calm surface, I sensed a deep weariness. Finally, he broke the silence. "You're very quiet." I glanced at him, unsure how to answer. I don't know what to say. "Start with your name," he said softly. "Farah," he nodded. "Farah, beautiful name. Thank you." I looked down at my trembling hands. "I'm sorry about what happened earlier. I didn't mean to cause trouble." He gave a small smile. "You didn't. You actually saved me from quite an unpleasant situation. Those people back there, reporters, social media bloggers, they've been following me for days. Why?" I asked. Though a part of me already guessed the answer, he sighed. "They think wealth means you owe the world your privacy. My wife passed away last year, and since then, people seem to think my pain is entertainment." Something about the way he said it, soft, restrained, almost clinical, made my chest tighten. "I'm sorry," I whispered. He nodded once. "Thank you." We drove in silence again, but it was different now, less awkward. The kind of silence that carries understanding. Soon, we turned off the main road onto a quieter street, lined with palm trees and villas, surrounded by high walls. The car stopped before a grand gate that opened automatically, revealing a sprawling mansion, bathed in soft golden light. It didn't scream wealth, it whispered it. Everything was elegant, tasteful, and too perfect to be real. As the car rolled up the driveway, my pulse quickened. I'd never been inside a place like this. My own home back in Karachi was small, cluttered, filled with the chaos of life. Family photos, the smell of chai, the sound of neighbors shouting outside. This place was silent, too silent. When the car stopped, Robert got out and came around to open my door himself. "You're shivering," he said, noticing the way I held my shawl tight. "Come inside, you'll warm up." I hesitated at the door, my heart pounding. "Mr. Robert, I can't stay here. You've already done too much. I'll find some place." He stopped me with a calm but firm look. "It's late, Farah. You have nowhere to go. The city isn't kind to people without money or connections. Please, at least for tonight." Something in his voice, steady, genuine, broke my resistance. Inside, the mansion felt like stepping into another world. Cream-colored marble floors, tall windows draped with soft curtains, a grand staircase curling like a ribbon toward the upper floor. Yet despite the beauty, there was a stillness that felt heavy, almost sorrowful. A house this big shouldn't feel empty, but it did. A woman in uniform approached, middle-aged, kind-eyed. "Good evening, sir." "Maria," Robert said. "This is Farah. She's a guest. Please prepare the guest room and bring her some dry clothes and dinner." "Yes, sir." I tried to protest. "That's not necessary." He raised an eyebrow. "It's not up for debate." Maria gave me a gentle smile. "Come, madam. You must be cold." I followed her through the hall, glancing around at framed photographs on the walls. Most of them were of Robert and a woman, tall, elegant, with warm brown hair and kind eyes. His wife, I assumed. In one picture, she was laughing beside him, holding hands. Maria noticed my gaze. "That's Mrs. Evelyn. She passed away last year." I nodded, feeling a pang of empathy. "I'm sorry. She was a wonderful woman," Maria said softly. "Sir hasn't been the same since." That night, Maria showed me to a guest room, that looked like something from a dream. Soft white sheets, warm lighting, a view of the city skyline, shimmering beyond the balcony. She handed me a robe and a hot cup of tea. "If you need anything, just press this button," she said kindly. "Thank you," I murmured. When she left, I sat on the edge of the bed and let the warmth of the tea seep into my hands. My mind was spinning. Just that morning, I'd been planning to go sightseeing with my daughter. By night, I was a stranded stranger in a billionaire's mansion. How fast life could change. I walked to the window. The view took my breath away, Dubai glittering like scattered stars below. For a moment, I felt something I hadn't felt in years. Hope. But it was fragile. As I turned to set down the cup, my eyes caught something on the dresser. A small framed photo of a young woman. She looked like Robert's wife, but younger. Her eyes were bright, mischievous, full of life. There was something unsettlingly familiar about her face. I couldn't place it, but it tugged at something deep in my memory. I shook the thought away. I was exhausted. That night, as I lay beneath soft blankets, I couldn't sleep. My mind replayed Aisha's voice. "Good luck, Mom." Again and again until it burned into my thoughts. Why had she done it? What did she gain by abandoning me? And somewhere between exhaustion and sorrow, another thought crept in. What if she never planned to take me back home? What if she wanted me gone? I pushed the thought away and forced myself to rest. The next morning, sunlight filtered through the curtains, painting the room in gold. For a second, I forgot where I was. The air smelled faintly of roses and coffee. A gentle knock sounded. "Madam Farah, come in." Maria stepped in with a tray of breakfast. Fresh bread, fruit, and tea. "Mr. Robert asked me to check on you. He's waiting downstairs when you're ready." "Thank you," I said. After eating, I changed into the simple white dress Maria had left. It fit perfectly, almost too perfectly. I brushed my hair, took a deep breath, and went downstairs. Robert was seated in a spacious sunroom, a newspaper in hand, a cup of coffee beside him. The morning light caught the silver in his hair, giving him a dignified glow. When he saw me, he stood. "Good morning, Farah." "Good morning. Thank you for everything." "You're welcome. Please sit." I did, unsure what to say. He folded the newspaper and looked at me thoughtfully. "You mentioned last night that your daughter left you here. I'm sorry for asking, but why?" I hesitated. "Because she doesn't think I'm enough. She said I was too dependent, too weak. She wanted to teach me a lesson." His eyes softened. "That sounds cruel." I gave a bitter smile. I suppose it was. I spent my life working, cooking, saving every rupee to give her a better future. I never thought she'd repay me like this. He leaned back, thoughtful. "It's strange. My son said something similar to me before he left." I looked up. "Your son?" He nodded slowly. "Yes. When my wife died, my children wanted to sell everything. Our home, her foundation, her clinic. They said I was wasting resources, that I didn't understand modern business." I frowned. "And you didn't agree?" "I couldn't," he said quietly. That clinic was her dream. She was a doctor, helped people who couldn't afford treatment. I couldn't let it die. There was a pause. For the first time, I saw the loneliness in his eyes mirror my own. Two people, both left behind by those they loved most. "Maybe," I said softly, "we're both just inconvenient reminders to them of what love used to mean." He smiled faintly. "Maybe." The silence between us wasn't empty. It was understanding. Then he said something that would change everything. "Farah," he began slowly, "I could use someone like you." I blinked. "Someone like me?" "Yes. The clinic still operates, but I can't manage everything. I need someone trustworthy, empathetic, someone who understands people, not just numbers." My breath caught. "You're offering me a job?" "I'm offering you a purpose," he said simply. I looked at him speechless. Just a day ago, I was sitting on a curb, abandoned and broken. And now, this man, a stranger, was offering me not pity, but dignity. "I don't know what to say," I whispered. "Say yes," he said with a kind smile. "You need a new beginning, and so do I." And in that moment, for the first time since my daughter drove away, I felt a small spark of something warm and unfamiliar: hope. I smiled, tears stinging my eyes. "Yes," he nodded, satisfied. "Good, then it's settled. You start tomorrow." That night, as I stood by the window again, watching the city lights shimmer like a promise, I realized something had shifted inside me. Aisha had left me with nothing, but in doing so, she'd unknowingly freed me to start again. And though I didn't know it yet, the days ahead would reveal that Robert's offer wasn't just about a job. It was about trust, redemption, and a secret that would test everything I thought I knew about love, loyalty, and fate. About love, loyalty, and fate.